You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Now that Brittney Griner is back in the United States of America after our government gave Victor Bout, a dangerous arms dealer, back to Russia for the WNBA player. Now it's time for the media and the Biden administration to paint Brittney Griner in a very, very different light than what she actually is. We gave up a lot. There's criticism on Joe Biden for making this trade, but they're going to spin Brittney Griner into some type of a victim and an American patriot. Yeah, you heard that correct. An American patriot. Brittney Griner, we know she is definitely not an American patriot, but they're trying to spin her as one. Here we go, guys. Biden hostage affairs chief calls Brittney Griner a patriotic person. Now, to the people that truly don't know who Brittney Griner is, they're going to believe this. But we on this channel, people that watch our videos, know that Brittney Griner hates this country. But the mainstream media, they're not going to say that. Brittney Griner is an anti-American. But now that she's back, they're going to try to paint her as this pro-American when she's clearly not. It says here, the Biden official who met WNBA player Brittney Griner on the plane after being released from a Russian prison claims she is a very patriotic person. I highly doubt that, unless she actually learned a lesson in Russia, but we don't know that. But I highly doubt it. U.S. Special Envoy for Hostage Affairs Roger Carstens met Griner on the plane and described to CNN State of the Union host Dana Bash what the meeting and flight home was like after Griner finally escaped the Russian penal colony she was sentenced to, Fox News reported. Carstens claimed that when Griner boarded the plane after being exchanged for a dangerous weapons merchant on the tarmac of a Russian airport, he told her that she could have her space during the flight if she wanted. Instead, Griner said she wanted to meet and talk to every person on the plane that had their hand in getting her home. Carstens added, and she moved right past me and went to every member on that crew, looked them in the eyes, shook their hands, and asked about them. Got their names. She was making a personal connection with them. It was really amazing. Carstens told CNN that Griner was excited to be on the plane. Quote, I was left with the impression that this is an intelligent, passionate, compassionate, humble, interesting person, a patriotic person, but above all, authentic, Carstens added. I hate the fact that I had to meet her in this manner, but I actually felt blessed having had a chance to get to know her. Wow. Patriotic. Maybe he doesn't know the things that Brittney Griner has said about our national anthem, our U.S. flag. Maybe he doesn't know Brittney Griner's criminal past, because Brittney Griner likes to beat up on women. Yeah, that's on her record with her ex-girlfriend, who was also in the WNBA as well. Brittney Griner is not an American hero. Brittney Griner is not patriotic. But they're going to try to paint her that way. She is definitely an anti-American. In case you guys need a refresher, it says here, some Americans may have a hard time understanding how Griner can be considered a patriotic person, considering the fact that she has refused to respect the country during the national anthem at her pro-women's basketball games. In July 2020, for instance, Griner told the sports media, quote, I honestly feel we should not play the national anthem during our season. I think we should take that much of a stand. Even if the league decided to play the anthem, Griner said she was going to stand with others against the country anyway. Quote, I'm going to protest regardless. I'm not going to be out there for the national anthem, she said. If the league continues to want to play it, that's fine. It will be all season long. I'll not be out there. I feel like more are going to probably do the same thing. I can only speak for myself. Wow. How ungrateful Brittney Griner is. But this guy believes that she is patriotic. When we gave a man up that's going to go back into the business of killing Americans. Brittney Griner is definitely ungrateful. I really, really want to hear her talk. She has not talked yet since she's actually been back. She still may be in San Antonio getting a medical treatment, but I'm not really sure. People on the left, they're not really criticizing this move of bringing her back and giving up the arms dealer. Well, at least that's one. It does say here, Democrat U.S. Senator Bob Menendez, Democrat from New Jersey, was one critic who panned the trade, calling it deeply disturbing. Quote, the Russians and other regimes that take American citizens hostage cannot pretend that there is equivalence between the Brittney Griners of the world and people like Victor Bout, the so-called merchant of death. Nothing could be further from the truth, and we cannot ignore that releasing Bout back into the world is a deeply disturbing decision, Menendez said Thursday. We must stop inviting dictatorial and rogue regimes to use Americans overseas as bargaining chips, and we must try to do better at encouraging American citizens against traveling to places like Russia, where they are primary targets for this type of unlawful detention. I will say this. It was a lawful detention for Brittney Griner because she broke the law. She admitted that she broke the law. No matter what you think of the laws here, that does not apply to Russia. Brittney Griner is definitely anti-American. No doubt about it. But they're going to continue to try to paint her in a very, very good light, make her seem like she is patriotic when she's not. When she goes back to the WNBA, will she actually start kneeling for the national anthem again? Because I still believe, folks, that the WNBA is still doing some type of national anthem protesting. The WNBA is much more woke than the NBA. And that's saying something right there. Because when it comes to the major sports, the NBA is super woke. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.